Hello everyone, Natred here, back doing another Natred review. Oh my, it's gonna be rather loud. Sorry, I want a little bit of music, maybe not quite that loud of music. So today we're gonna be doing a review of Squire Ignatius here versus Sir Bran, doing some sword and board spars in the Belagarth rule set. We got Iggy here on the left, fighting Punch and Bat, versus Sir Bran on the right, fighting some kind of bat and some kind of shield. Let's take a look here. Good. I like the sword side blocking with the hand from Iggy there. So far it looks like we have Iggy doing a lot of very top exchange. That was slick. Um, I feel like this shot that Bran just threw here is super important to learn. So this right here, because so super duper often, whenever you throw under, and Iggy is by no means a newbie fighter, so very often when you throw under, fighters will throw for this high cross. And I feel like the more newbie they are, the more often they'll throw it. They see your body coming forward, they assume you're going to be throwing your own high cross, but they definitely see that big meaty shoulder coming out. They throw over, they try to guard the leg, put their shield, try to counter by throwing over, and they get picked. You know, you can throw that same dark side. You can throw it very vertically as a chop. I like throwing it as a chop very often. You can throw it laterally. You can actually throw for the leg while you're throwing for that shot. And I feel like that's part of what makes it so good. Yeah, so I keep seeing Iggy going for this like very aggressive, like I like this step here. So leading in, throwing the shot to make contact, and that shot is really just trying to throw out some static to buy you time as you crush in, and then you kind of. It's like this medium intensity stacking and cracking. Like he's not going, balls to the wall and making really sharp contact with people, but neither is he staying at max range. I feel like if I was Bran at this point, I'd be starting to try to throw my own leg shots or my own shots to the like throw money. It's close. Yeah, get him in the leg. Yeah, if they're gonna be super aggressive coming towards you and trying to stack you up high, make them honest. Throw a good old-fashioned leg shot when you need to. Ooh, what was that? So we start out almost stabbing towards the thigh. Sword side shoulder, or shield side shoulder. Sick. Nice little flat wrap here. It's interesting because I think that if Iggy didn't buy the down pump from Bran here, the shoulder would have been fine. Because, like, look at how low Bran's hand is in relation to Iggy's shoulder at the moment of contact here. I always felt like whenever you're throwing your flat wraps on people, you really want to be trying to get it as high as you can. You know, if you can get your wrist in line with their shoulder, then like I feel like that's the optimal position because then you get to bring down your shot's going to hit as your arm turns over completely flat and have I feel like one of the have a significant amount of force behind it and also have a really good angle on it. This hand is pretty low. The hands turned over well. Yeah, it seems like this is kind of low here. But fortunately, Iggy bought the hell out of the low pump.
Hard outside wrap.
Yeah, dude. flat wraps are sick.
Yeah, no. Don't count that one. You didn't ample those out.
It looks like,
knocked your own sword into
yeah, it looks like he took a shield arm for no reason. Been there, brother.
I landed? No. Oh yeah, I was like, I did not land. Didn't get all the way around.
So we'll finish this one out and rewatch it. Also, I'm always interested to see how good fighters, the greatest and chiefest of calamities. So yeah, we're gonna rewatch this. So again, we have Iggy kind of stepping in aggressively and very linearly, like coming straight towards Bran here. And Bran wants to stand in exchange and lets his feet go dead.
Oh yeah.
And lets Iggy, you know, capitalize over throwing over the top. Because your opponent's feet has gone dead, you have a chance to, you know, kind of like lean in, loom over them, and throw down. Again, that little dark side that Bran did earlier, such a good way to stop people from doing that. And then this here is a shot that I've coined the greatest and the cheapest and greatest of calamities. The darkest of dark sides. Yeah. Let's see. Yeah, he comes dark under the shield, brings the shield back in front of him, brings the arm down for the leg. So let's watch the full flight path of this shot. Whoosh, under shield. So it's almost like you're drawing two circles here. You draw this little tight circle low with your hand, back to the top of the circle, do another circle, whap, whap. Very neat.
Nice.
It's sick. I love that when you slow-mo on YouTube, it also slow-mos the audio.
Oh,
That was not the greasy food. That was around the world.
around the world. You heard it.
Spam leg, spam leg. Around the world is sweet, you know. I like my name for it. I didn't coin it. I probably either saw Iggy do it first or Ferrix, maybe. Let's see if he does it again. Okay. I keep seeing Iggy's shield side shoulder pop out, and it's making me think that flat wrapping can be good. However, he does seem super mobile and fast with his shield. Well, I want to see something again. He does seem super mobile and fast with the shield, so it could be bait. However, like, if I was in Bran's position here now, and I felt like Iggy might be getting a little bit better of me, I would start focusing on those flat wraps and that dark side like we were talking about as my first go-tos. Yeah, but again, see here, Bran's feet go dead. Iggy closes, Bran squares up, and right here, like most of the fights we've seen so far, Iggy just could have kept crushing it and like loomed over the top and hit something. Very protected guard. This is my rogue style. It's good.
Oh, generous take.
Yeah.
You bit just enough on the feint that I was like, that might
Generous
be
take. I like that. Whenever people take my shots that are really light and probably bullshit, I go, thank you. Generous take. I like that phrase. And now we see him going for that wrap and the shield getting there in time. Yeah, there you go. Oh, is that dead? Yeah, maybe it came up just the bottom of the hip. I don't know. Maybe just does not want to go down. What, Iggy, what were you trying to do here? I will say this, Iggy is quite the cunning whacksmith. A lot of misdirection. That seemed pretty light, but I'm not there. It's like, yeah. Iggy just in generally out-mobiling Bran in a lot of these trades, a lot of these bouts.
Bran! There, this is bad. Oh, God.
Way to pick up the Simo there. That was crazy. Also, I feel like, you know, if Iggy had just been straightforward and just chopped the dude to death, then the window would have never been open to land that shit that Bran did. Good timing on Bran there. Whack. Coming just a little bit taller over the top in the High Cross War. I'm jealous of the hip side, or the shield side hip wrap being deployed here. Little wave up. Again, I guess they're maybe the sword flexed around to butt. They definitely look just like thigh to me.
Oh, Bran. Oh, that was even an amp card, that was light.
I guess it's pronounced Braun. He just said, "Come on, Braun." I know that feeling.
It hit here first, but it got around to the shoulder blade. I was like, Super Simo.
Switch.
Good exchanges. Iggy gets caught there moving his shield a bit much.
Good trade.
Whoa!
Rush! We were just talking about that today.
All right, this is where heroes are made.
Yeah, both. Oh, really good. Yeah.
Came in deep enough to get enough back leg. Yep, sure did.
Oh, really good. Yeah. You got a lot of knee. It was like just caught on top of my knee pad. I was like, it's enough. Throw my leg behind me. He's like, no more funny business. Yeah, no more.
Yeah, I just feel like, again, Braun's getting caught over the top there when his feet go dead.
Arm body. Yeah, arm body.
It's very strong flat wrap, unfortunately, coming out to the outside of the arm.
And I was like, did it get shoulder blade? No. Oh, I'm dead anyways.
Finish him!
No, I feel bad 'cause you dropped your guard because I knew I got the arm, but I didn't think I got the second one. Come on,
There we go. Now it seems like Braun's kind of getting into the flow, what Iggy has going on here. Able to pick apart his timing a little bit. Oh, I say that just in time for this to happen. It seems like in the extended exchanges, Braun has the ability to kind of pick apart Iggy here. When Braun's moving forward, like we've seen there, he seems to have the mastery of it. But yeah, when we have those more like mobile exchanges, I think that was a trade there. But there are these. Maybe Iggy's getting tired from it because maybe it's taking a lot of energy. But whenever Iggy is crushing in, Braun's having this tendency. Bran is having this tendency to square up and not move. And I feel like we've seen Iggy stop doing that for a bit.
Y'all stop going by those pole arms.
Sorry, did I take your face off? Nope. Okay.
Crushing a little bit too close to be throwing leg shots like that. It's a delicate balance on range if you want to throw a leg, especially against somebody who's going to fight really tall against you. man. My nose is so stopped up.
Oh! I stuffed your stab.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah, good block on the stab there, 100%. Boosh.
Oh!
That's almost what I was talking about in the very beginning of the stream when I was recording kind of the update video, except at practice, the guy instead of stabbing was throwing a hip wrap, and yeah, I just like stuck the block, hit the pop shot. Except for me, it was like block out, bicep.
It's hard. It was from me stuffing your stab. I knew what you wanted, Mr. Pokey Poke Man. Shouldn't post so many videos about it.
The two Gestageist tower shield flail fighters in the back. Hell yeah.
Sorry. Your own sword. Good block. Oh, sorry. Never mind. I stepped into it. Sorry about the leg. I was trying to get it.
Never apologize for the leg.
Good fights, guys. Nice to meet y'all. See you next time.
Close.
Oh, both of you.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
All good, no,
Yeah.
just give me a second.
Well, I took it your neck, didn't I?
Yeah.
Oh. It was like I saw shoulder, but it came across.
As long as it's not a red sword to my head.
It was one of those, like I was expecting you to block, so I threw harder and you put your shield down. I was like, oh!
I promise. As long as it's not a red to the head, a hard outside wrap to the ear, or a stab to
That's
the
why I
eye.
try to throw mine at 45. I don't try to come. I mean, realistically, what are you trying to hit? Like, people do this to me. They just go, wham! Like, here though, boom!
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you trying to hit? Like, there's no downward angle on that.
Flat wrap. Not fucking woo.
I definitely have this problem. The answer is that I'm bad.
Fucking boppers.
That's really it. Need to pell.
Oh no!
You good?
Stab, yeah. Stab got through.
Nice.
Oh no!
Kind of sucks you in there. It's almost like back lunge. Yeah.
Oh no!
You good?
Stab, yeah.
I feel like that baits Iggy into wanting to step in and just getting a little bit gutted.
But I'm one playing motion.
What if I high cross? What if I high cross deeper? What if I high cross deeper? Oh fuck my arm.
Oh man, feels good to fight. I knew what you were doing too. I was more interested in watching what you were doing than like swinging. I was like, spin, block. Now I'm just gonna look at him and right in his deep soul of his eyeballs. Good fight. It's a sign of being tired, I think. You worn me out, Iggy.
Wait to stay in. Yeah, you got his free hand almost popped there.
I was gonna say, I think I popped in that one right before you wrapped. Yeah, for sure. I got lucky there. And then you got Garb here. It was like, thankfully I lost those 5 pounds. Oh, goodbye. Yeah, let's do this last one. Yep.
Last fight, all the marbles. Smacked their swords. Good fights.
I was dumb on me. I was like, I'm gonna wrap. And I knew you knew. I was like, no.
Yeah, I felt like there was a period at the beginning there where Iggy was definitely weighing the lead on that, and then I felt like we had Iggy in the lead, Iggy getting tired, fucking Bran bringing it back, and they both just being exhausted, getting sloppy. But all right, we'll go ahead and cut the tape there. Move on to the next video.